Welcome back, and it's time for another Spot the Div with me, Cynic Placebo. Before we dive into this one, I just want to make it clear that yes, the left panel is always the original game art, but I do Photoshop these myself. So I'm making them from scratch on the right side. So a lot of people thought that maybe I was just pulling these from another site. I'm not. But before I dive into this, if you want to play this one, check it out either on my community tab in YouTube or on my Flickr account. If you go to the Flickr account, you'll actually get the HD images, and you can see all of them. I'll link that in the description down below. You can see there's 6 of them here. Actually, there's a 7th one, but right now, as of time of recording, I don't have The Sims 4 published, but there will be. But without further ado, let's dive into this one. So if you want to play for yourself, leave now. If not, we're going to jump right in. So the first change, and there's 24 of them total, is the eyeballs up here don't have the little slits right there. Then this C, I added a dot, like an eyeball for a Pac-Man. And then the hyphen, I got rid of this white shading on the hyphen. And then the M, I added another little bracket right there. And then this one, there's shade right here, and I took it out. And then here I removed this exclamation point. And then this one's kind of tricky. This little blue wedge right here, I just got rid of it so that it's white. All right, this one, I lowered his forehead. So right here, I took this line and I slid it down to like here. And then this guy used to have a much wider frown over here, and I shrunk it down to be a little bit skinnier. And then the thumb used to be in front. I tucked his thumb inside of the finger. And his nose, I've made shorter. So here it stuck out quite a long way. Here it just barely protrudes past the end of his face. And then this one, I thought was the most obvious one for me because he has the slits on the opposite sides of his eyes, but the ghosts all have the slits on the same sides of their eyes. So I made his be the same with the slits on the same side. And then here, the little smile crease is now gone. And I added a speed line. So there was only 2 speed lines right here for this ghost. I added a 3rd one. All right, this little mitt was facing a weird way. It was facing down, so I just rotated it to face up. And then here, this little like crease on his hip, I got rid of that completely because it looked kind of funky. And here, the stripe on his shoe I added to make it look, I don't know, like a segmented shoe. I got rid of the tongue in Pinky's mouth here. And then I got rid of new right over here. So now it's just blue. And now we're getting into the kind of these tricky bottom ones. So this cherry doesn't have a crease on this one. Now this next one I'm really proud of. It took me a while to get it just right. But if you're a font person, you've already noticed it. It's that the Midway logo has been switched from italics to non-italics. So this is Arial Heavy, and it was in italics before, and I switched it, but then I had to do some custom kerning to slide them around because it wasn't, a perfect match. But once I did it custom, it was pretty darn close. And then the last 3 I mean. So I took out 1 speed line. And then this strawberry leaf I got rid of. And then the final one is this little dot at the very bottom of the strawberry I get rid of. So this is all 24 changes to the Pac-Man one. I'll turn it off and on so you can see it a little bit better. But those were all the changes I made. Hopefully you found them all. And hopefully you're enjoying this. If you enjoy these games, send it to a friend. Let them know about it. I enjoy making them for you. But as always, I've been Cynic Placebo. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.